Podcast, your weekly dose of just hearing about random shit. Let's do this. I'm Bryce DeWitt, your host. To my left here is Tyler Dangerfield, master at electronics and other such things. Jacob Dayshot, I don't know if you can see him. He's occasionally shows up for guitar practice and things like that. And Dawson Thrasher, our OG singer. Okay. Nathan Lazzari, OG baller since day one, I guess.
How did you get here?
Actually, I recently got back from a trip. I was traveling with a youth group around various parts of Canada, and I picked up an accent, as you know, first day there. I'm glad to be back, glad to see the mountains again. In Canada, it's pretty mountainous, but I'm glad to see my mountains again. I'm just glad to be back and see all my friends and smiling faces, except for you, Jacob. I heard you fucked up some guitars earlier, and you don't really show up for practice. And I'm kind of peeved about that.
Alright. As I was saying, Dawson Thrasher, singer.
And it's good to be back. And see all my friends.
Yeah, I get
for
that
the,
back.
Mountains.
Tiger McCarthy, also a guitar player that does show up for practice.
You know it.
Well, he lives here. It's pretty easy.
Yeah,
Jacob, shut up.
But I practice outside of practice.
I occasionally do that.
No, you don't.
Well, you're on my bucket list.
What does that mean?
Jacob doesn't really show up for practice
What
all
does it
that
mean?
much.
You broke my guitar. That's what it means.
Is what I heard.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I didn't.
Alright,
It was an
alright.
accident.
You're an act.
Well,
That was not an accident.
let's get into the show. Since Nathan is showing up from various parts of Canada,
Various regions.
various regions of Canada,
Provinces.
It's not mountains.
there's a lot to say about Nathan. We've been friends for
A little over 10 years.
yeah, sounds about right.
Actually, I think it's going on about 6 years now of Bryce being my best friend right here. And actually, when I met Tiger, he did not really like me. He actually called me an ass and walked out and didn't really talk to me for another year.
That happened.
Yeah, it did.
It did?
It did happen.
No.
In Miss Keefe's class, when you said that Butte was a terrible place to live. Anyways.
What?
Is he
not.
wrong though? Like, you found a hand.
No, my uncle found a bag of body parts. Actually, it's a true story. And he found them in a warehouse he just bought. Right after they discovered a dead body behind the Mackenzie River Pizza. I never had Mackenzie River Pizza after that.
Oh,
Alright.
man.
Yeah, there's lots of stories in the 6 years of time. You got any on your mind there, Big Nate?
Well, I first became friends with Bryce, I think, through band, which we've both grown to love. And, we've accomplished a lot. He's going on to bigger and better things, and I'm playing a tattered drum set in my house. I go for Christmas. And in those times we've done many travels for Band District. It's really really interesting stories.
Fireworks.
Fireworks, yes, okay, that works. So me and Bryce buy a package of fireworks from Hong Kong Harry's, and little did I know that they would fall over and blow up in my face and set a 90-year-old woman's tree on fire. While I'm fumbling around like a dipshit trying to get a hose out from underneath a car tire, Bryce was ducking for cover as I was having a Vietnam flashback. It was 2 explosions on my left, 1 on my right, and this old lady, the poor thing, she didn't know till the next morning, and the look on her eyes,
Never forget.
never forget.
You burned her tree down?
Yeah,
Fired
pretty
about
damn
half
near
of
close,
it.
yeah.
Well, we thought it was all over, and then we looked to our left, and there's just a slight glowing little ember in there. Ha! Bush.
And Fire Brigade Nathan and Bryce, handled the situation like any young adults would. We ran and hide while his dad took care of it. I mean, what more was there to be said?
Yeah. The time we pranked my sister's friend over the phone.
Oh, right. I called his sister's friend pretending I was the ambassador of a lesbian and gay society, and I invited her over and her mom called me back with various death threats. And she tried to track me down at school.
Really?
No, well, yeah.
Called our friends.
Called all of our friends.
Found their way to us.
Yeah, she found me.
I remember the conversation pretty well. Sorry, I offended your daughter.
She thought it was funny.
She thought it was funny.
And, let's see.
You could tell the one about Silverwood.
Silverwood, which one?
Yeah, I went to Silverwood.
When you went with Bryce, the Scarywood, and that guy was being an ass in the hotel.
Oh, yeah, that
Okay.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah.
This is all new for me. This is great.
So I walk into a hotel where a father is yelling at his young child to hurry up and eat because he wants to go do stuff at 5:30 in the fucking morning. And then, my bad. He's just like, whenever I want to go out and do something, you sit here and take your fucking time. And whenever I want to sit down and relax, it's go, go, go everywhere. And so, and I, his kids were being little shits, so I did flip them off while they were in the pool, walking by like, there you are.
Well, they flipped us off.
Yeah,
first.
they flipped me off first, so they provoked it. I was provoked. They were enablers. They were being enablers. And so I see this man hassling this young man, and I look over at Bryce, and I'm just, under my breath, I'm like, what a dickhead, he's a classic Nathan. And he comes over to me, he's like, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from Montana. He's like, oh, what do you do in Montana if someone flips you off? Well, generally, I flip them off back. Oh, so you must be the one that flipped off my kids last night. And I was the one that flipped off my kids last night. Moral of the story, I flipped off multiple people on that entire trip.
And I grabbed you.
Yeah, the black guy at Scarywood. Hey, don't do that. He's a big, scary man.
Broke character.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I wasn't scared anymore after that.
Scared of getting the shit beat out of me.
Who's
And then, what's another one?
Tony.
Oh.
Best boss ever.
So, I go up to the big hole to go, run a tractor for, 3-4 weeks to make, $1,500. And first off, let me make a shout out to Tony. He's a complete dick. I got stiffed by $900, and I will find you. Anyways, I was riding in my tractor one day. First day on the job, I had no idea what the hell I was doing. So I'm running this big ass tractor that has 17 gears and 3 buttons to turn on the air conditioning. And so I'm sitting there driving it. And I see Tony pull up next to me, and he's saying, knocking on the window, he's like, pull over, pull over, you're done. And so I open the door, and I'm like, what? He's like, you're a dumb, ugly cunt, you know that? The only response I got out of Tony, the most, you're an ugly motherfucker. Like, all of it. It was all discrimination. And I got stiffed.
Dude, he stiffed me too, I'm sure. I feel like I didn't get what I earned when I was up there. Seriously.
Didn't you get hay fever and pass out?
My eyes swelling up.
Yeah, my eyes crusted shut. And
I liked how every morning he would greet you with a middle finger too.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Walk up the stairs, get your fucking lunch ready.
Fucking laundry.
Laundry.
That's another one. So I was trying to clean my room because my mom, for some oblivious reason, she wanted to go do something early one school day morning. It was about 6:30 in the morning. We didn't need to leave for school for a little bit. And, I'm just, she's like, clean up your stuff, we gotta get ready to go. And I'm like, Mom, I have 2 hours, I'm tired. And so she goes in my room, starts picking up all my laundry, and I said I'd get to it after school, but she wanted it done right now. So, she picks up maybe 3 pairs of pants, a sock or 2, and she's like, I shouldn't have to do this much fucking laundry! So I went to school, pissing my pants, crying, I'm not having it. She shouldn't have to do that much fucking laundry, I suppose. God forbid you get off your ass for a second. Sorry if you see that, Mom.
I don't know. Is it work? Is there any work on this? We just kind of did our job. I
honestly just did my job there.
Oh yeah, we didn't fuck around, not at all. No, it was serious all the time.
Not once did I, play with Bryce's food or stick funny things in it, or maybe a pube or 2. We'll season it nicely with dandruff. Or that time he stuck a giant ass onion in my first nachos I ever ordered at Fireside. A big head of a fucking onion just sitting there. And I paid for the food and I got out of work, locked the doors, and I'm so excited to eat. We had to wait half an hour for a ride. Alright, half an hour. And I open it. And to my dismay, there's, you know, literally every food group on my fucking nachos. And I don't, you know, a head of onion, you know, some lettuce stacked under some of the chips. And I'm like, who the hell wants that on the goddamn, I want to be fat. Ridiculous.
I think I put mushrooms in it too.
Oh, I couldn't even tell you what was on it.
Tomatoes.
It looked like, you know,
Pieces of potato.
diarrhea after fiesta night, to be honest.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm a funny guy.
Heard you had a